Welcome, dear friend. In this video I am going to answer your question about what is Solang, how does it empower Solidity development on Solana, and I'll break it down for you. And at the same time, this is like the first in the series of upcoming videos about the ultimate guide on how to transition from Solidity developer on Ethereum or EVM blockchains to deploying your Solidity smart contract on Solana blockchain using Solang plus Anchor. So if that interests you, you are welcome, and make sure you watch to the end of the video. Meanwhile, if you are new here, I am Solomon Foske, founder of dProgramming University. Now, this platform will offer you free Web3 courses, dive content, and other technical content. So if that interests you, make sure you subscribe, tap that notification bell, and check out our website, blog, and social media platform, and at the same time join our Discord for support. Now back to the focus of today's video, which is majorly about Solang. So like I've promised earlier, I'm going to look at what is Solang, how does it empower Solidity developer on Ethereum to transition to Solana. So first, let's look at Solang itself. Solang is a Solidity compiler. So what this means is that it's what makes it very possible for you to be able to take your Solidity written smart contract and deploy it on Solana. It wasn't that possible before. Now let me check out the ultimate guide. I would like you to as well check through that have all this in it. Let's look at Solidity for Solana development. So dProgramming University, DPU. So we have here, let's go, ultimate guide. So you will see link in the description below. I have an analysis I did here that you'll be able to see. You see, so Solang as a compiler, this is actually what it does. It's, help to make it possible. First, you have your Solidity. With the help of Solang, it is transpiled or compiled through LLVM into either BFP bytecode or SBF bytecode, which are the only thing that works on Solana to become a Solana program. So it is this. If you remove this, then you are cut off of deploying your Solidity on Solana because of the architecture of EVM, which Solidity was built for, is totally different from the architecture of Solana. Now, I believe a lot of you are beginner into Solana development, so that's why this video will not be complete until I give you a bit more details about briefing of Solana. Now let's look at the ultimate guide. You can see you'll be able to go through the outline here and look at the introduction. But if you are new to Solana, Solana is among the top blockchain in Web3 ecosystem by market capitalization, but it's not usually the go-to for new developer entering the blockchain development space due to that being overshadowed by Ethereum mother of all smart contracts. So it is a smart move now that Solana team have now enabled Solidity, the programming language of Ethereum developers, to be used to develop smart contracts on Solana as well. So those are the things that makes it so easy now to move from just developing on Ethereum with Solidity to moving on to. But the reality you need to understand is that there are a lot of things that have changed. In case you are watching and you want to develop on Solana with Solidity, but you are even new to Solidity, I have a full course for that. Don't be scared. It's totally 100% free. You have exercises and a lot of things, so you can check them out. You also have link once you get to the course, or you search for it to get to the course, this ultimate guide, you'll be able to see the course as well. And maybe I should be able to have the link directly in the description of the video. Now, if you want to explore, I've explained to you what Solang is as a compiler. Is there, this thing wasn't easy because I watched an interview about these developers that work on Solang for Solana. It took them years to fine-tune it, a lot of audit and a lot of things to have it working for it to be there. So now if you look at the summary of what we have here, it says, how does this Solidity get compiled on Solana? Actually, it boils down to the architecture of Solana itself. The way Solana was built, you don't just use smart contract programming language, even like Rust. You know, Rust is the default for Solana smart contract development. You call it Solana program. Now, you don't just deploy it. Actually, there's this in between them. Like you have Rust here, then you have to have it compiled to bytecode, usually BPF bytecode. But now they are gradually moving to EBF, which is majorly on SBF. You will read a lot of them. I won't be going into all those technical details for you here. You can read it there. So now, from that Rust, it comes here, then before it can be deployed. That's the same thing that now make it possible for Solang to come in. That if Solang can come in to take your Solidity smart contract and compile it down to this same thing, then you can have it run. But there are lots of different things that need to be sacrificed from your usual Solidity and things like that. So a lot of benefit of Solang with using it to compile your Solidity smart contract include, we have learned it compile to the bytecode that is needed. It's compatible with Solidity version 8. Depending on when you will be watching this, maybe in future it might have been. Presently now is even Solidity is about 8.4 or 8.6 or something. So being compatible with 8.8 is still latest. So maybe by the time we'll be watching, will be compatible with version 9 or whatever. I don't know. So it enhanced Solidity smart contract with CPI. So what is CPI on Solana blockchain? It's about cross program invocation. That means the feature which allow one smart contract or program on Solana to interact with another smart contract. So that's what it's about, and this makes it, but that means you're actually getting like a full functional Solana program, not just one that works, which means most times once it's deployed on Solana, it's a bit almost, you know, slight difference to identify, no, this one is based from Solidity, this one, no, it all become a Solana program. So except for when you are developing, one or two limitation might apply. So you can easily build native Solana program with this same thing and work with existing Solana development tool like Anchor. So, and in this series, like I've told you, I'm going to take you step by step. We are going to be developing Solana program with Solidity and probably even doing walkthrough of some live example Solana programs that are already written in Solidity. So that's why you should not miss subscribing. Tap that notification bell, and if you find this helpful, make sure you share. If you have any question, let me hear in the comments, and head straight to our Discord as well to get support. So before we hand over everything in this, what I will let you know as well is that there is bit different on Solidity for Solana and Solidity on Ethereum, or for Ethereum development, because by default Solidity is for Ethereum and any EVM, that is Ethereum virtual machine. But since Solidity architecture is totally different, there are some things that you see, like the wallet on Ethereum is like 40 character, but on Solana, if you have used it, it could be up to like 44 characters. So whereas by default Solidity was built to work with that 40 characters, so you cannot just use those things directly. And if you are working with Solidity for Ethereum, you are used to things like message msg dot sender, which is the person interacting with that particular smart contract on Ethereum. So but here now there's nothing like that, because the account structure on Solana is totally different from Ethereum. That's why in the next series of courses in this Solidity for Solana development using Solang, I'll be discussing and breaking down Solana account model as much as you need to start developing, transitioning from just using the Solidity to develop on Ethereum to developing on Solana. So don't forget to subscribe. If you find this helpful, let me know in the comments, share it, go through the full ultimate guide and share that as well on your social media. And in the next one, we will be on discussing more on Solana account model. What is it, and what are those things you need to know as an Ethereum developer transitioning to Solana in terms of how the account model is structured and things like that. So I remain Solomon Foske. Please always remember to do good to humanity with your programming skill and not evil. And at the same time, a disclaimer that for this content, it's for education and not financial or investment or development advice. Always please do your own research, and the dProgrammingUniversity will not be responsible for any decision you make following full or part of this content. So that being said, see you in the next series as we continue this series. Thank you and bye. Peace out.